Park Road, then take the first left onto Cairo Road.
To be the Edwardian landscape architect Thomas Mawson, built at a cost of 19. Bowling green there, so private land, keep out, regular patrols to conduct rockeries, ornamental trees, and later a tea house in 1910. People when it would impede people's privacy.
By you, it says please.
Right then everybody, it is Tuesday the 3rd of February 2026 and we're on our way to Newport Bellevue Park. Now this is a backup plan really. We was going to drive all the way up to Hereford and do a couple of places up there. However, because of the weather forecast, it looked like it's going to flood at any given moment. So we had to neglect that, but we might do it next week if the weather improves. But yeah, so we're going to do the Bellevue Park and then we're going to be doing the RSPB wetlands, so that looks pretty interesting as well. So do stay with us everybody until we get there.
Turn right onto Clither Park Road, then take the first left onto Cairo Road.
Ik had hem wat stiebel, maar ja, dan word je afgerond.
Be that far.
Turn right onto Stowe Park Avenue.
There with that black car's
Yeah.
going. No.
Yeah.
In a quarter of a mile, bear left.
And we would arrive then.
Arrive at Bellevue Park.
Right then everybody, we just arrived and this is the charging times here. So you got 150 for 2, 350 for 5 and up to 12 I think would be £5 there. I'll zoom in down lower for the English because maybe not a lot of people might understand the Welsh language of things. So it's about the rules there. So this car park may not be used to park vehicles over 2-3 tons, sell vehicles or goods. And that's the reader there. So you can pay by phone as well, if you didn't already know that, and you can use your contactless as well, and you can pay by cash. Pretty good screen there. I mean, if you go to most car parks, you can't really see the numbers, or when you do press the digits, it's not as such as illuminated as that, so that's pretty good. And that's how you use it there. So yeah, just going to take a walk now down. So you got the electric chargings just in the far right there. So yeah, it's quite busy as well. There's lots of people in the car park. So looks like it's already, well, it could be deemed a bit busy, but we don't know that until we get closer, of course. But yeah, I have got the DJI mics as well, everybody, but because I forget all about them, I don't bring them out, and I haven't charged them up since I had them. So is the entrance done by there though? Nicola, is the entrance done by there?
No, by there.
Well, it says it. Well, I was going to read that sign a sec. I'm just going to read this sign right here. We got bollards as well, you know, to stop entry, I think, after a certain time. So it'll probably be 6 o'clock. Because this way I wanted to see. So, a brief history of the park. So, Bellyview is the only public park in Wales that has been designed to be the Edwardian landscape architect Thomas Mawson. It opened at a cost of September 1894. Pavilion and conservatories. See, I can zoom down so you can pause the video to read at your own pace. More flowers. So, Newport is of over a handful of towns and cities in Wales. So, have 2 Gorstad city circles. The other in the Parkland Speaker House, which we've been to. You've already seen that, I'll pop it on screen there. But that's the map there, so we're here. And yeah, that's really good. An illustrated map there. So I'm not going to be too long to read it, but only because it's pouring down with rain. I know rain ain't going to hurt, you know, it ain't going to kill you, but I don't want to be out of action if I can't film new content for 2 weeks because of the winter bugs going around. But it says here, so locking times commences 30 minutes before the last gate is locked. So 15th, 12th, 9th, so we're on the 3rd, so it'll be 5:30, and that's 8:30 there, so I think it's quite dated, I think. That's probably why, unless it's just an old little note, I don't know. But yeah, let's continue our adventure. So we got the toilets there, the bowling green and 10 courts, pavilion and bandstand. So yeah, I mean, on first reception it looks really hectic. Not hectic, what am I saying? It looks really big, you know, to walk around and things. So that's the bandstand there. I've got a play area down the bottom as well. So that's the house there, which we'll have a look into in a minute.
It's only a tea room, it's not a house.
Huh?
It's only a tea room.
The tea room. Let's have a look around the
Let's start
Look
from
at the
that way
lands
then,
then.
because we like setting dogs.
right. Should we go to the house first?
We got the house first.
Yeah, and then go to the side here.
Ah, right. Quite a big bandstand, no?
Yeah, it's massive.
Perfect for a little bit of shade for the wet weathers. So there's a tea room there. Open daily 9 till 4. I don't think there's going to be much else in there. Oh, you're first. You go first.
No, that's all it is, it's a tea room. That's all it is.
Cover up the notice board with it.
Nice.
That's the menu. No bad prices for the lunch. Like toasties. So about the markets there. So yeah, we had a quick look inside up in here. There's quite a few people. Well, there's an upstairs as well there. There's an upstairs, but I'm not sure where it leads.
It's just another part for a tea room.
Ah, well, that gives you an idea, everybody. So you've got a nice little view outside. You sit right there. Yeah, I suppose let's have a walk around the green grass.
Of home. In the wet.
Not sure what you'll see.
Round the ground.
We'll only be about 10 minutes, David. Oh, there we go. We say 10 minutes. We went to what's that place?
Who's our other place we went to?
Honestly, can't remember the place now. Hang on.
So
Bedwelty House. I do apologise. Has come back to me. And we spent about half an hour walking around their grounds. But to be fair, it was an experience really, because he had a war memorial. You know, in the centre of the park, or a little bit. You just have to know the area, like, you know, so you could easily mistaken it to be nothing there, but that's all part of adventure, you know. You got to go to these places or these parts of an area and think, you know, when you go down there you'll see a lot more, and luckily I did. But here though, there's more park benches and wooden trees. Well, you know, it's a little video as well, everybody, so if you are still watching at this point in the video, consider liking it, sharing it to your social media platforms, because, you know, you support independent vloggers to continue doing what they love to do, even in the pouring rain, as I venture Valleyview Park and not assuming what we're going to face. So it's going to be a unpredictable adventure. I don't know. You know, a bit of comedy as well, everybody. You know, we had some fun with the videos. That's what makes it all the better. But if you've got any location ideas as well, let me know in the comments. I did have another location suggestion, and that is on the list. I just don't know when I'm going to get round to do that, but it should be in a couple of weeks. Weather dependent, of course, because you know, if it's like this, you know, it demotivates you a little bit. But hopefully, as it's February, things should start looking up a little bit better for the weather. So I think we'll go up around here and see what else is there. But yeah, 10 minutes though to be back at where we started. I think that's a big ask actually, because, you know, until you get halfway in, you just don't know how big it extends, you know. But, you know, rain or shine, you know, we're out there bringing you the video. The video. There you go, got a QR code there. So if you do want to learn more, just scan that with your smartphone device and you can see more about it. Let's see what it says up here then. We've got the bowling green here, so private land, keep out, regular patrols are conducted by Gwent Police in this area. So I'm not sure if they had any trouble with anything yet around here. None that comes to mind anyway. Well, yeah, there's a bowling green by there, and that's all there is to it. So, well, up there is the way out, really, I believe. Like I was saying, up by there is the way out. Yeah, because it looked like that to me. Yeah, finally caught Nick's attention. So, yeah, we came down this little path down by here. So we came from the private land up by there, just for the viewers. Came all the way down into these steps. So, yeah, see what this entails. Thing is, I don't know why Gwent Police is conducting patrols, but I don't know information why they would do that. I'm not like I've done any prior research really. You know, you just look on Google Maps, you think, you know, I'm going to go visit that, and you do, don't you know, viewers?
Look at the size of the park there.
No one I can think that's hanging about no one. That's why we go in the daytime. In the night time it'll be extremely dangerous. Nah, I'm really joking. Well, I mean, it all depends on how fear affects people, doesn't it? You know, if you're fearless, why not go for it, doesn't it? Well, you just got to look after your own personal safety. So I think this is a perfect shot. The thumbnails. And no, I wasn't copying. It's just when the camera points to myself, most viewers will think, you know, why am I doing that? Well, it's to get a cool graphic for our video.
You always put your thumbs up, you can really put it.
No. I mean, I don't think I showed my thumbs on that video, but if I did.
You always do it.
At least it's me, and at least I'm a real human.
Oh, Granny walking up the steps.
Now, how do you enjoy Bellyview Park at the moment?
It'd be nice in the summer, not raining. Heavy.
I think I got something stuck in my shoe. You know.
Water.
So yeah, I mean, it's really massive, really, if you think of it. That's why I don't know. I'm not sure if dogs are allowed on the park. That's actually.
When I was young, I used to play conkers and used to fall off our feet.
A conkers.
Yeah, on the floor, look, it's like conkers. We used to play them, put them on string and bang them. Whoever broke first won.
Oh, right.
If you broke your opponent, then you'd win. In the older days, you're not allowed to do that no more.
No. Well, why is that then?
Health and safety.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, health and safety laws and regulations are extremely rife, everybody. You know, you can't do the things that you want to do back in the 70s because it's heavily what's the word? Not restricted, but heavily legislated, shall we say. I think that's a better word. But look at that enormous tree. Look at the size of that tree. You know, with all the branches.
It'd be better with leaves on it.
Don't look that great without the leaves. So yeah, there's no history boards up, everybody, so I am on the lookout to see if I can see one. I think really what I've shown you at the start was the only bit of history about the park here, I think. But I could be wrong. I could also read some information out in a sec as well, which I will do. So Should I go up this way? So let's get some quick information, shall we? On the Google. Berry View Park. I think I'll read some facts actually, because you know, don't want to bore you everybody with me continuing reading history, which is available online anyway, but a lot of people might not have internet access or like to be on Google or research things, or just prefer to watch videos on YouTube and nothing else, you know what I mean? So here's some facts then. So as I said earlier in the video, so Thomas Mawson won a competition to design the park, his second public park project. It was constructed with features typical of the area, including rockeries, ornamental trees, and later a tea house in 1910. So the park underwent a major restoration. Oh yeah. So yeah, aided by a 1.5 million grant from the Heritage Lottery Fund.
There's a little stream going down. Not much water. A little one, no?
Little stream.
Yeah. I'm there, look. It's like a little waterfall. That's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Getting the water off the mountain top.
Not sure if you can see that on camera, but I think you can see it just a little bit. See now, I'll record that little part, that little bit on my phone, in case the camera don't pick it up. It's not really good for the out of view things. So that was recorded on my phone camera, everybody. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, so near the Friars Ward entrance, our trees were planted to March 1942 to commemorate the arrival of the first US Navy detachment in Newport with an associated plaque. Today it includes a playground, bowling green, tennis courts and a cafe, making it a popular, well-retained community space. Well, that was a little bit of history, but most of that was covered at the start, I would have thought. Another QR code there. So we got some glorious steps. I'm not sure where it'll take you, but we'll find that out on the way up. Learn history with Nick.
I don't think that's yes. I thought you did it.
Or learn a bit of history with Nick.
I don't do it.
Well, you know a little bit of history.
No, I'm history.
You know, stating some history to the viewers.
Look how thick that is, though.
Oh yeah.
No, that tree there with their clothes on it. People must have put like ashes on it or something. Look at that. There's clothes on it. Hey, you. On a stump, inside the stump lock. I don't go near it. See?
Ah, right, I see. Yeah, there is some flowers there.
People got married wherever of them. So they get some done. Look at that, the roots going onto the pavement block. The root of that tree is going into the pavement now.
Is it?
That's why it's buckled.
Oh,
like
right,
that.
because it's down there, and then it goes. Ah, right, I
that's
see
why
it
it's
now.
buckled down, look.
Literally, I walked past it
That's
thinking I
the
didn't know.
stump of that tree.
Oh.
They always say underground is a bigger stump. The acorns, like Christmas time, acorns.
Acorns. A corn.
Acorn. Christmas time now, usually happens.
Acorns. Yeah, look, nice, beautiful trees.
Another entrance to it, that's what you was on about. Down there, look. You ain't going down there.
There's a board with it. Let's have a look with that then.
I don't look back up there.
Let's have a look at this lovely billboard in front and see what information it contains. I don't think it'll contain much, but then this probably is the main entrance, because when we had the maps, we probably went to the main car park, which is right at the top here now. But I had a feeling that technically, if you was walking here, this is probably the main-ish little entrance. But I don't know, I think there's multiple entrances to the park, so I don't really mind. Shouldn't really mind what entrance you go through, if that makes sense. Well, yeah, I think it's the same really as the other billboard as we started the video here. So, you know, no hot drinks or beers, cigarettes and dogs. So, obviously, well, see now there is dogs. Only from the lead, I think that's what it means. Don't quote me on that. And obviously, no rubbish. So, there you go. That's a private residency there, but so I'm not gonna really pay much attention to that because it could frustrate the people inside it. Not only that, it'll impede people when it would impede people's privacy.
The police stop by you, it says police. I'm seeing where we are.
So now on the main road.
That's on the way up to the sort of Tesco's. Come to them. That's knocked down. That you found.
A garage? Oh right, the abandoned building. Well, spoiler alert everybody, you'll see that tomorrow on Discoveries and Direction, or until, well, hopefully anyway, because you know I do have some trouble, big trouble, uploading videos to YouTube, especially when I use my mobile data. It takes hours. But hopefully, I'm hoping you'll see this before Wednesday, and I don't really give locations out, but I'm saying that. No, actually I don't mind everybody, you know, on that one actually. I think about it. No, you've already seen that video. What are we talking about? You know,
that's right,
a little bit of, what's the word? Brain fog there, should we say? You'll see a different video.
Yeah. You can't drive through that way, it's only walk up.
Yeah, so ignore that everybody. What I was going to say is you've already seen that video already, so I apologise. I'm thinking of a new Explore that would come out tomorrow, but that's in a different area. I mean, I had to correct myself, and I didn't know what I was saying. I think I had a little bit of brain fog then. You can tell everybody how much videos we do, you know, how many areas we film, you know. So we're on the way up now. Anything done with it?
No, I'm going to muddy. You don't ignore it. You go to the right.
I'll cast my eye over it. Yeah, it's very muddy as well, everybody, so you've got to be cautious, but you know, this could lead somewhere exciting. Not really. Another green area there, so that's where it leads. So I'm going to go back out and see which part of it we're going to see next. But yeah, that brain fog really, what I was talking about then of that video, I think that was quite funny of me really, because normally I'm quite 100% on that sort of stuff, you know, especially when in my films I recorded. But just one of them mornings, everybody, you know, you're gonna think about something and you're gonna realise after that was wrong. So yeah. So up here now then, I think that's a drinking machine. Yeah. For water. It's good, isn't it? You could have that if you've got your water bottles. And if you've got pets with you. I think, where do we see those steps to then? Were they up by there?
Here's a quick way to get back up to the house.
What was it?
So you miss that.
Oh yeah, them steps there on about. Up there, yeah. That would lead somewhere more exciting.
Yeah. We walked the long way round, that's like a shortcut.
Ah, right. Well, it has been confirmed, everybody. I could let's go on the off chance and see, but it wouldn't have led any more than the house really, because where the steps were positioned, the house is round the corner, so it shouldn't lead you on another dark adventure. Not dark adventure, you know, another exciting part of the place. I don't know, but yeah, so we get to this grassland, everybody, so depending on how muddy it is and I don't fall on my face, I will attempt to get closer to it. On the driest part of the grass as possible, which ain't that dry. So yeah, so leave to grow grassland. So how do you know to change the grassland management and mowing regime in recent years? These larger grassland sites are managed with a traditional method known as cut and collect. We are facing a nature and climate emergency, and one of the best changes we can make is to leave grassland to grow longer and encourage native wildflowers and grasses to flourish. This provides food and shelter to a wide array of species, from hedgehogs to slow worms, but perhaps most importantly for the small invertebrates that are absolutely critical for functioning and resilient ecosystems and are pollinators. So you are currently overlooking one of our larger leaves to grow grassland sites. These sites are spread out across all of Newport and provide strongholds for these species. That's called grassland, their homes, allowing them to disperse across the wider area via connected green corridors. So we are fortunate to have many beautiful species of native wildflowers, with different species present different times of the year. This makes some often dramatic changes are seen within the same site over the course of the year, with fields changing colour sometimes within weeks. So that's about it. So a little bit of good information there, and I'll zoom in now on the Welsh part of it. So we got a QR code there. Want to find out more? So yeah, so we're overlooking what are we overlooking now? So a larger leave to grow grassland sites. Oh, that's where it is. I think my shoes are going to be that wet, I don't think I'll be allowed in the car. Also, I mean that sarcastically. Everyone's not going to, you know, they're not going to leave me here and for me to find my own way back, are they? Well, so we come up everybody to the playground for the, you know, for your kids that's with you. You know, if it's a family day out, you have these accessible areas where you can let off some steam. And it's well kept as well. I don't think there's any litter, so people do respect the grounds of it, which is good to see. So yeah, I do say no dogs, so whether you can bring them on a lead, some other areas of the park, but uncertain. I think that's what our little sign meant. So where there's no dog areas, then you know you can't bring them there. So the bandstand was just up within nobody, and this is where overlooks as well. Ooh. So I think this nearly concludes our Bellevue Park visit. Lots of greens, lots of trees,
Bit of fresh air in your lungs.
and a bit of content, which we all love to do. Yeah. A really damp, but not the most freezing day in February. So this is the historic part of it all. So you've got the benches there, and the steps, and lots of benches. So we're gonna go down these steps and see what else we can see. Ooh. So we got this circular little is that like a plant bed?
Yeah.
Flower bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. Just want to be 100% sure. So we got these. And that's the house from this little angle as well. And we've got the little bandstand. And down by here then, I don't think it led anywhere. I mean, these are the steps I think we saw on the way down there. So you come up those steps and you lead yourself then to the little bandstand right here. I thought it would lead something more, well, something more, a little bit more exciting. So we're in the bandstand. A little bit of a rain shelter. What are you doing in my bandstand?
Just be nice when waiting for you.
Excuse me? Permission? Permission.
I'm strumming up my guitar, you just can't see.
£5 admittance just for the film cruise. I'm really joking, really. You know, had a bit of fun. So yeah, so we got those steps just by there then. So you know, it goes around there as well, so and it still leads you to the same place if you didn't already know. And then it's this big area here, so it spreads out quite significantly. Another flower bed and overgrown trees, which adds to the scenery of the park. I just hope none of them really falls down, because even though it's not a tree trunk, it could break people's bones. So yeah, little bandstand then, just sort of a circular little path by there, and some trees as well by here then, and some bare trees. So that's what's really here in this area. But we'll have a nice little picture up by these steps now, reflecting the house. Hopefully my camera does a good job. If not, I'll use my glorious smartphone. So we've got the benches. Let's see what that little bit is, and might just been something we've already seen, but I'm very nosy. So the steps by there, tree trunks just in the distance. So nothing much more than what we already came across really, but couldn't resist not to see it. So yeah, this what covers it on this floor here. So now we're going to take a little walk up by here. Nick, if you could be a very good delight and hold a camera while I look at this house by here. If you can get most of it in, I'll be grateful. And I'll turn the camera to you. Oh, by there I mean, sorry, yep. My mistake. They go put me in it.
You are.
What
Go up the top.
Up the top?
Yeah.
I want to get the right angle, you see.
I had you in for the house.
Yeah, but I need to be the main centre of the house. That's what these says here then. So, in loving memory of Beatrice Coulter, 1949 to 6 November 2020. That's what this bench reminds somebody of. So Margaret May Coulter, 4th of March 2015 to 23rd of August 1919. So in loving memory of Graham Brown, 1958 to the 26th of the 2nd, 2019. So it is good that you've got benches to celebrate people's lives, you know, and honour them for what they've done.
1986 to 2019.
No dates, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, even just a year, that's not all it's old, is it really? So Newport Rising. So on 4th of November 1839, the charters stopped to regroup a Coupe Berry weigh-in machine was on Cardiff Road just below the site. After joining this beautiful park, you can join the charters trial either at the car park gate or the Bombed Lodges, the Bombed Lodge gates.
She was 100.
Never.
Yeah, we just reached the first.
Reverend Jones, 100. My God.
1925 and died 2025, 100.
That's remarkable.
Yeah. 8 years ago, one really old and one really young.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? But people don't live for everybody, so you got to make the most of your time. You know, time is precious. So what you could do today, do it. You know, because it's never tomorrow's never guaranteed, is it? So I'm gonna walk up these little steps here now and get a nice little picture of myself facing the house, and I think that may conclude this little video. Right, I'm going to go angle the camera down a bit because I'm doing it by myself. I am, just so I know it's in the centre. Here we go. I think that should be good enough. I did try my best there, but I'm hoping that little picture works good on the edit. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, oh, are you talking to me then? Alright, well, let's just showing the viewers here. So, this is the main house there, look. Over there. Really historic, really colourful. That's what it says about the plaque there. So we're 2012. So yeah, I mean, nice little windows as well, nice little designs on them. So we're making our way now to the centre of where we started. So got some nice steps there, so if you want to take a walk up there and around, take it up there, you can do. And it says there then CCTV in operation, so or whether they look at that, I don't know. So yeah, it's really nice location, I think. Those steps lead anything then?
That's where we taking the contract.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we started off. I think we came in through this way, I believe. But then it wasn't. Oh yeah, I think no, we didn't really come down the steps actually.
We did, and I did.
Yeah.
It's just a car park.
Yeah, I think I went round the other way, didn't I? Yeah. So I think that wraps up everybody. I think we've done a really good walk around this beautiful location. There's about the flower bed. I'm going to get too near. It says the Friends of Newport Ornamental Parks. So that's who donated this. But yeah, I mean, they do lunch as well. They open from 9 till 4 daily. I didn't pick that up on the camera.
We're in the bandstand, we're going to the car now.
Right.
So if you have enjoyed it, buddy, please like, as I said at the start, if you watched a certain duration of the video, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you all on our next but thrilling adventure. Star vlogs there. RSPP wetlands. So that's another QR code there, buddy, if I missed that. A little bit of a blooper clip for you. I don't know if I had that in. It also says here, no unauthorised vehicle.